Hey folks, hope you're doing well today. Have a small SGC submission reveal here. 5 cards, nothing big. Some cards I had laying around for the most part. Also have a little story about the bottom card and an update on a story that I had in May or June. But jumping right into it, I just had some lower end stuff sitting around. I didn't want to wait. I don't know when PSA will open back up at their lowest level. So I didn't feel like waiting till then. So I thought, well, I'll just ship these off to SGC, see what I can do. First card here is a 2013 Mike Trout. Got a 9.5. I'm not sure why it didn't get a 10, but 9.5 is it's still profit, so does not matter. This one actually interesting. I have 2 BGS 10 pristines of the 2019 Topps Fernando Tatis rookie 410, and this one, so I ordered a case of 12 hobby sets. I think it was late last year, early this year, and I sent off most of the ones that were gradable to PSA early this year. I held this one back because it looked better than the pristine card, so I thought, well, maybe I would send it to BGS down the road when they open up their lower tier to see if it gets a pristine. I said, no, I'll send it to SGC, see if I can get like a gold or even a 10 would be great, but a gold pristine, whatever they call their gold label. But it actually came back a 9.5. So I would guarantee this looks nicer than the BGS 10s that I have. But there you go. Grabbed a couple of vintage cards from my boxes. First was this Mantle All-Star. I expected a 2, it got a 2. Not a bad looking card, not a great looking card. So this next one, the 1959 Roberto Clemente, I thought it would probably get a 5. I was hoping for a 5. I actually got a 5.5. It's a pretty good looking card, a little off center left to right, but looks good. So I was pleased with the 5.5. Excuse me. This next one, this last card, not a bad grade. It is a 2017 Optic Mahomes 9.5. Now I showed this in an earlier video, and when I got this back, I showed this raw after I picked it up, and the only concern that I had was I thought it might be a little too off center top to bottom, but after having looked at several other Mahomes PSA 10s, I thought, no, the centering looks good on it. Centering's fine. And I got it back, and I noticed that there's a little white down here on this corner, and a little, you can't see it well right now, but this top right corner is a little messed up. So I speculate that it was dropped or mishandled at some point. And so I thought, you know what, I'm not upset with a 9.5, but I went ahead and emailed SGC, and I said, hey, so got this 9.5 back. I'm not mad. Excuse me. I had captured a screenshot from that video where I showed it when I got it that showed the back looked great. And you can see this corner in the video, in the picture that I got, and it looks great. And I said, I think, I'm not mad, but I think something might have happened to this card while it was there. And, if you have metrics or something that you're tracking to maybe help improve your processes, your handling processes or something, you need to add this into those numbers, because I think this was probably damaged a little bit. I said, is it devastating to the appearance? No. I said, does it hurt the value? Maybe a little bit, but it's still a good card. And a guy reached back to me from their customer service and said, send the card back to us. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm planning on sending off another SGC submission anyways, and I asked if I could send it in that. And he said, yeah, just put a note with it. Let us know that this is the card we've talked about. I didn't even ask, what are you planning to do with it? I just said, okay. So this is going to go back off to SGC. Don't know what they'll do with it. Update to a previous story. In May or early June, I told you about a guy on eBay who purchased he was the winner for a 2017 Prism Mahomes raw card that I put up. And I felt like he was trying to scam me, because he said he never got the package, or he never got the card. He got the package. He said the package looked like someone had stuck their finger in and pulled the card out, or it had fallen out on the assembly floor, the sorting floor or something. And I said, that's highly unlikely. He said, well, my wife worked at a post office, or worked for the post office for 20 years, and stuff happens sometimes. And I just kept saying, that's not right. And so he filed a claim. I submitted the evidence that showed it was signed by him. By the way, if you're ever selling a high-end card, put signature required on it. So eBay found in my favor. Well, the 90-day window of when you could search that on eBay completed listings. And I think when you can, I don't know what the time frame is for having a case submitted, but the 90-day window passed, and wouldn't you know, that guy threw up that exact same card and sold it recently for about $1,000 more than he wanted from me. So if you go back, I think it's the past week or so, and you see like a $2,500 Prism Mahomes out of Florida, that was mine that I sold him, and he said he never received. I'm not going to say his name just for legal purposes, but you can go do the search. Don't want any legal issues there, but yeah. And I got a little perturbed, and I told my wife I'm going to message him, and I messaged him, and I said, finally found out Mahomes, huh? And he said, this is a different one. I pulled this one from a box recently, and I had the listing photo from when I listed it, and the centering, front and back centering, same exact centering. There's a little bit of it probably would have graded a 9. So it wasn't a bad card, but there was a little like surface thing, not the dimple that's next to his arm that you find a lot, but a little surface thing towards the top. Same surface thing on this card. So I knew 100% or 99.9% certainty that this was the same card, and he was just scamming me. But there you go. I'm going to send this back off to SGC. I really like the look of these SGC slabs. They're growing on me, especially with the vintage cards. I think that's just a really good looking card. Old Bob Clemente. If you don't know about Bob Clemente, Roberto, look him up. Short story, great player, defensive, offensive. Died December 31st, 1972, assisting, was it the Dominican Republic? I'm not really sure. His plane went down in the Caribbean. But just a fantastic player. Had 3,000 hits exactly. So, all right, there you go. There's your little history lesson for the day. Go forth, have fun. Till next time, hope you have a great day. Bye.